I'm Belle and this is another video, and today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some tips and tricks on how to do your pirouette slash turn. So if you are a new ballerina, I'm sure this will help you if you're struggling to do your first turns. So this is gonna be a little bit of a tutorial on how to do them. And before we start, I just want to say that I usually post videos every single Friday, but from now on I'll be posting 2 videos a week. So there will be a video on Friday and another surprise video on another day. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Click the bell so you receive notifications every time I post a video. And without further ado, let's go right into the video. Before we actually get into the pirouette, I feel like I really have to talk about some other things that I haven't seen a lot of people talking about this here on YouTube. So I was like, okay, when I make a video, especially for beginners, this is something that's really important to talk about. And the first thing is warming up. Always warm up before doing a pirouette. If you don't have a lot of time, to have like 5-10 minutes before actually going to class, if you're a little bit late, just focus on 3 things. Focus on your arms. So always try to stretch your arms a lot, because when you do a pirouette, your arms are not just there for embellishment. Of course, they have to be gracious and beautiful, but they're not there just for the sake of being beautiful. They're there for support and for balance, because you're on your feet, you're on releve. So it's really important to have really secure arms, really strong arms. So always warm up your arms before doing a pirouette. So the second thing that the second part of the body that you want to stretch is your legs, because obviously you're going to lift your leg, because you have to do a passe and then a releve with your other leg, and then you're going to turn. So you need to feel very, again, very secure with your legs, because they're going to be your support. And 3 is your core. A lot of people don't talk about this. Like the videos that I've seen on YouTube, I haven't seen a lot of people stretching their core, and this is really crucial when doing a pirouette. So always make sure to stretch your core. Your core is crucial, and I'm gonna talk about a little bit about it more later on. So yeah, 3 things that you need to stretch before doing your turns. You need to stretch your arms, your legs, and your core. Don't forget your core. And obviously, if you have a little bit of extra time, you can always stretch other parts of your body too, like your feet and your neck. And yeah, so warm up and stretch before trying to do a turn. That's really important. Second thing that I want to talk about is your feet, because when you do a pirouette, you need to put your feet up, of course, on releve, and then you're going to turn. So what I'm going to use for this is really simple ballet shoes. So these are my ballet shoes that I usually wear, but if you don't like them, I advise you to wear socks, and I'm gonna show you how you can wear your socks to practice your pirouettes. So when I wear my socks to practice pirouettes, I make sure that I don't put them on all the way up, because this way I can just make sure that I'm on releve when I turn. So this is really important. Just be careful when you wear socks. They are actually very slippery. So make sure to do it on a surface that's not really slippery, because you can fall and have an injury. So just make sure you're safe. Okay, so let's go back to the video. They work for me really well. I don't really dance jazz nowadays. I know that a lot of people like to use their jazz shoes, and that's really cool. I've danced jazz for a couple of years, but I'm not that into it. So I'm going to be teaching you guys the two preparation, both for jazz and ballet, but make sure to have something that's appropriate on your foot. Obviously, if you are starting out, I recommend using a really simple ballet shoe like mine. Don't have a ballet shoe yet, you can use a sock like this one. So there is always that. You can use a sock or you can use a shoe. When I'm in class or when I'm like really dancing, I love to use my tap shoes, because if you've been here for a while, you know that I've been doing tap dancing for a long time now. So I love to use my tap shoes because they're really easy to turn, but I feel like that's a little bit of cheating. So before you do this on your tap shoes, if you're a tap dancer, practice without them for a while and then you can get on them. So yeah, another thing that just FYI, if you're wearing earrings, especially for a presentation, not so much in class, but if you are in a presentation and if you're wearing earrings like this one, they can fall down on the floor and you can hurt your foot, and it can be like a bloodbath basically. So tip is cut out a piece of eraser, like your school eraser, and you put here in the back of your earring. So that way it's a lot more secure and it's not gonna fall. I assure you that it's not gonna fall if you put a piece of eraser here. So just a simple tip, if you have presentations often, that might help you. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the preparation and the turns. Let's go. First, let's do the jazz preparation. So the jazz preparation consists on your foot being completely straight and not to the side. If you are a ballet dancer, your feet are going to be turned to the side. So first, let's do the jazz preparation. Your arms and put your leg to the side. You're going to do this at the same time, and then you're going to put your leg back like this. Bend your knee a little bit, but just a little bit, just enough for balance. And then you're gonna go on passe and releve, like that. So first, let's go. Open, behind, bend your knees a little bit, and go up. So when you go on releve and passe, just make sure that your arms are like this, like pretty arms, because remember, your arms are there for embellishment, but also for balance. So this is really important. So now I advise you to practice the preparation a lot before you actually do your pirouette. Jazz preparation. Now let's go for the ballet preparation, because it's just a tiny bit different, but it is different, so let's talk about it. So yeah, for the ballet preparation, your feet are going to be turned to the side, and you're going to basically do the same. Open, feet behind, and then you're going to go on passe and releve. So that's what you want to practice. If you're a ballerina, you practice this preparation. If you are a jazz dancer, maybe you prefer the first preparation. So practice that a lot before doing your turns. So now that you practice that, let's do a turn. So thank you guys so much for watching. Just one more thing before you do like doubles or triples, make sure that your pirouette, like your single pirouette, is exquisite and it's done amazingly, because that's what matters. It's not about doing like doubles and triples, it's about really perfectioning a really good single pirouette, and then you can move on to doubles and triples and so on and so forth. So thank you guys so much for watching, and leave in the comments below what other dance video you want me to make. If you want me to make a step video or a ballet video, yeah, I'm totally open to that. If you want me to make a warm-up routine or a stretching routine or an acro video, please tell me in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week for a brand new video. Bye.